Right, I want to get you some of these cards for your person. Oh, that's really interesting. Wow. Clarity. They mean what they say, expressing your needs. It's simple, transparent. I think this person's got into a place of clarity of what's happened here, what's gone wrong here, and wanting to express that. I just don't have the courage at the moment. But I am feeling that quite strongly, which is really, really positive. When you were together, or before things went wrong, I think this person would have like really given you their whole heart, told you how much they love you all the time, like always wanted you to feel loved, which is really beautiful. This is not someone who, oh my God, there's a blue butterfly on that card. Blue butterflies are important. This is not someone who would, like 2025 dating, I want to say this is not, even if they're showing you silence at the moment, this is not someone that's shallow. This is someone that would have wanted something serious. They might have got scared of it, but they wanted it. They're not, someone that just wants a quick fling is what I was going to say. I need to get a new phone holder. This is bad. They would have given their whole heart, and they would have wanted like a deep, fishing could be important as well, a deep, profound bond that's truly meaningful to them, like a soulmate. I think they have gained clarity around this situation. I think they've spent a lot of time overthinking, going over things, what they should have done better, what they did wrong. They've fallen on their own sword. They know it's all they're doing. They're transitioning from one version of themselves to the other, which is really positive. Leveling up as a person and taking accountability, whether they've expressed it or not, they have in their own mind. Open to getting together, willing to trust again. Generous with love, emotions flow freely is what I'm seeing. Oh, seeing. Just going to get you a couple of these because we've already done emotions, but these are a little bit different. Yeah, they blame themselves, guys. I think this person, there's a heavy energy of blame. They may blame you for things, but I think for this collective, you brought them a lot of peace. So this wouldn't be someone where you argued all the time. This wouldn't be a connection that it was constant chaos. This is, maybe the next reading would be for you. If that's the case, don't make it fit. There's regret here as well. They chose their freedom here and they regret it, and they want your forgiveness for all the hurt and damage that they've caused here. So I want to see if there will be any forward movement, or if this connection is done. This can go either way. If we see the Death cards, that generally is. If we see the Six of Cups, Chariots, Knights of Communication. God, there's so much regret and sadness here that might be difficult to overcome between the two of you. I feel like you're both willing to, whether it's work things out, get back together. Oh. Well, this one's good. There are a couple of messages here, though. I want to go back to what I was saying about karmic cycles. Now, karmic cycles would be, say you've been together and split up several times. That's a karmic cycle, karmic loop. You split up, you go back together. You split up, you go back together. Same if you're in connection that is hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. They're cycles. And the same thing always happens. And some people, you have a connection that you always end up back together. It's about either closing that down for good and going, we're not doing this anymore, or closing down the fact that that can continually happen. And that's, putting boundaries in of like, you can't come in and out of my life. You can't be hot one minute. You can't be cold one minute. This is what I will and won't accept going forward. And I think that's the lesson with these karmic cycles, that we need to put our foot down and say, no, I'm done, enough. Is what I'm hearing here. And I do feel, again, this is a very spiritual connection. There's lessons that you're meant to learn. There's lessons that I'm going to ask what that is. Well, no, it's about the karmic cycle. It's about not constantly being on the roundabout and going around in circles and saying, no, enough's enough, we're either together or we're not. There's none of this anymore. Maybe that's what someone needs to hear today. This person adores you. They're very, very wounded, and they know that they've caused their own suffering, is what I'm hearing. You know, the Eight of Cups in reverse is about moving on and walking away, but when it's in reverse, it's quite the opposite. They can't. You don't know this. This is hidden. There's hidden feelings. There's hidden, I want to say secrets, but I don't mean that in a sinister way when I say secrets. You know, I don't feel cheating in this collective. That's not who I'm reading about today. I think you don't know, and what's hidden is this person can't make up their mind whether to come forward, whether to try and have hope again. But I feel like this can be successful if you put those boundaries in and you stick to them and you close down those karmic cycles, is what I'm hearing. I want to get you some advice. I'm going to go to a part 3. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my link's in my bio. I've got a special offer, £25 for a 20-minute pre-recorded tarot video, reduced from 40 until Christmas Eve only. Love and light. Bye.